On today's Arizona Daily Mix, as you travel along Route 66, you simply must stop into Angel and Vilma's gift shop. It's in Seligman, and you will get a chance to meet the guy they call the guardian angel of the Mother Road.
Plus, with shows like Yellowstone, Western fashion is trending more than ever, and we'll get tips on how to incorporate it into your style. Backpack.
And we'll meet the newly crowned Mrs. Arizona America. Gosh, she looks A, gorgeous, and B, familiar. We've got that and much more, and it all starts right now.
Good morning and welcome to the Arizona Daily Mix. I am Brad Backpack Perry.
And I'm Teresa Strasser. Happy Monday. Thank you for joining us here on CW7. We've got a great show today.
Yes, it's Monday, and I will have to say we're going to start over the week because last week we left Kelly kind of like in tears.
Kelly we weren't good. We had to issue, yes, our EP, our boss. Yeah. We had to issue an official apology because we weren't on our best.
There she is. Hey, Aunt Dot.
We weren't sharp, and we weren't.
What? You're not mic'd up.
We weren't always prepared.
What?
This is going to be better.
What's wrong?
She wants you to stop doing the backpack bit. We all agree. It started out cute, and then it just became confusing.
What?
Or Dottie's going to get mad at you.
What am I saying? What?
Listen, should we tell them about the new CW7 Arizona Plus shows?
Yes, let's talk about our shows.
This Arizona CW7 Plus, it's like a sister station to ours. You can see my new podcast, Generation X, Ask Generation Z. Why? That's where I talk to my friend, my real friend, who happens to be Gen Z, and he explains things to me, such as what is cry posting. Do you know about cry posting?
No, I don't. Is that what you got in the sleep? Cry posting?
What?
What's cry posting?
It's like when you're having like a mental health issue, right? And then you're like, I'm so sad. Wait a second, am I rolling? And then you have to make sure to get your meltdown on tape and you post it. You post yourself being like, I just don't know if I'm okay.
Well, they just need to roll the cameras to see us here just
every day. Every day. In other words, Gen Z are very comfortable expressing sad feelings as part of their content. So we discussed that, and that is actually airing every day, 1 p.m. and 8 p.m.
Yeah, and you can catch my show, Man to Man, over on the Arizona CW7 Plus on your Roku, Apple, or Fire Stick Monday through Sundays, 12 o'clock, and weeknights at 7. This week we're talking about faith and men having faith, how they run to it, and how some run away from it.
They run from it.
Yeah, that's where we pretty much kind of like talk about things that men don't want to talk about. So it's pretty good. So you can catch them. All right, speaking of men, we met one of Arizona's most legendary gentlemen when we headed up north recently.
That's right. Our travels up and down Route 66 introduce you to the man they call the Angel of the Mother Road.
Angel Delgadillo is an icon in Arizona because of what he has done to preserve Route 66. And I have to say, meeting you is an honor because you have been a major hero throughout Arizona, throughout the community, because of what you've done to make sure Route 66 stays Route 66. Why'd you do it?
Simple. This town died September 22nd, 1978 at about 2:30 in the afternoon. History tells us that there was 9,000 automobiles going through Seligman, east or west, every 24 hours. It all stopped because our government finished building the superhighways from Kingman, Arizona to Ash Fork. They opened up the I-40s and all the traffic went to I-40. We were just completely forgotten. How soon it was before we saw a car coming back, I don't remember. But very soon, it seemed like here comes an automobile. We're sitting outside waving at the tourists. Well, pretty soon, a tourist came in. I asked myself, what are you people doing here? They were looking for America of yesterday. So a thought was built in my mind. My simple thought was to ask the state government to make Route 66 historic from 17 miles east of here, exit 139, to the Arizona-California border. At the very first meeting in March, I told the 20-some people that came to the meeting how I thought we could get the economy back in Seligman. Simply ask the state to make Route 66 historic. The first letter went to the Department of Transportation, totally ignored. Those turkeys in Phoenix that ignored us didn't know who they were up. You know who they were up? They were up against 5 of us guys who we gelled together, but we grew up during the Depression, the worldwide depression. So when the Department of Transportation didn't pay attention to us, it didn't faze us a bit. We stayed on them, and finally the Department of Transportation in November of 1987 made Route 66 historic from the 17 miles east of Seligman, Crookston, exit 189, to the Arizona-California border. Wow. It almost took about 10 years to get that done.
Wow.
Well, it so happens I live such a comfortable, beautiful life. And the reason is that when I was still barbering, we did the impossible. We had to fight the government, and we won.
There it is.
Incredible.
Coming up, we're talking about the signs to look for if you think that your child may have an eating disorder. That's when we come back. We're excited to announce that we're partnering with 12 News to bring you an all-new live nightly newscast right here on CW7 Arizona.
That's right. Now you can catch 12 News on CW7 every night at 9, starting August 15th.
We're joining forces as we are committed to serving our communities with high-quality, trusted journalism.
So remember, 12 News at 9 on CW7 starting August 15th.
Let's get right into it, Allie. What does every parent need to know about eating disorders?
So much, but here are a few of my tops. People with eating disorders often don't recognize that they actually have an eating disorder, especially early on. So parents and caregivers, when you ask your child, hey, do you think you have an eating disorder? Fantastic chance they're going to be like, no, that's ridiculous, duh. Also, eating disorders are treatable illnesses. Many, many people recover fully. There is always hope, and there is always help.
Well, as the parent of teenagers, and I have a lot of friends whose kids have gone through this, how does a parent know if their child is going through a phase or just a picky eater? Or in today's world, a lot of kids are on ADD or ADHD meds, and they're losing weight because of that.
Absolutely, and all of those things warrant attention. First, do not gauge wellness or illness when it comes to eating disorders by appearance. Many people look really healthy when they actually are quite ill. Also, a lot of these stereotypes just don't fit people who are actually having eating disorders. So what you can do is, like you mentioned, Teresa, notice those subtle changes. Notice if there's attitude changes about eating, body, even if it looks healthy, even if it's something that society praises. Notice it. Notice if there's hiding food. There's all sorts of things, but especially if someone's developing an eating disorder, there's often this subtle shift where choice becomes an I have to. And you can notice, like, they enjoy their sports and then suddenly, like, they have to. They have to work out this much. They have to eat this. They can't eat that. And it becomes very, very driven and compelled. So those are some pretty hot pink flags. They may not mean an eating disorder, but they do mean pay attention.
So if a parent is seeing a hot pink or a red flag and noticing these behavioral changes, what's the first thing they should do? Because it seems like, again, as the parent of teenagers, it's so easy to say or do the wrong thing.
Well, wrong things can always be repaired, so it's okay. The fact that you're doing something, that's what matters. What I think that is the most important thing for parents to do are tied. Number one, learn about eating disorders, because there are tons of myths and misunderstandings that truly can get in the way of recovery and healing. Number two, number one, part two, seek an evaluation from somebody trained in eating disorders, if at all possible. They're really complex disorders. They're unique in that they involve medical, psychiatric, and nutritional, and they can be life-threatening. So the more information that you can gather, the better you can ask thoughtful questions, recognize capable treatment, and you may need to advocate for your child.
Well,
Any age, by the way.
And I'm so thrilled that you've written this book, an actual book that you can hold in your hands, because I'll tell you, going online isn't always a great way to get answers about eating disorders. Why did you write My Child Has an Eating Disorder?
You basically just summarized it. I have been running a parent and caregiver support group since 2011, and frightened parents would show up, and they're looking for answers all over the place. Even the long short is they needed answers quickly. And so I noticed that, and I wanted to bring the information into one space. So the book actually answers 80 questions that parents actually have asked, and it should help parents to feel less alone, more informed, and more confident in supporting their child with an eating disorder. And for anyone who knows anything about eating disorders, confidence is not something parents feel. You are not alone in this, parents.
Thank you so much, Allie. Thank you for such a thoughtful, supporting, a well-researched and experience-backed book. Assuming this is available anywhere you find books?
It is available online anywhere you find books, and my co-author and I made sure there was hope and humor in it too.
Thank you so much, Allie.
Thank you.
Coming up, we'll see what Mrs. Arizona America has been up to since getting crowned. That's coming up next.
And y'all know what that music means. We're bringing the fun and the feud to Gila River Resorts and Casinos. The Quiva. What's that, you ask? Well, that's the one in the West Valley. We would love to see you there for your chance to win $5,000. It's all happening this Saturday, August 8th. Scan the QR code or visit cw7az.com/feud.
Lexi Romano-Condon is no stranger to the mix. She was my former co-host, and now she is Mrs. Arizona, who's on a mission to bring home Mrs. America crown this September. Hi.
Yes, hey, Brad. Thanks for having me.
So it's so cool to have you here because I've been following you on the stories on social media, and you kind of like surprised everybody that you were doing this. But you kind of like have always been that pageant girl, haven't you?
You know, I did one other pageant when I was in college, and so that was few years ago. We won't say how many, but I did kind of decide out of the blue to do this. I actually didn't even know that there was a Mrs. pageant system until just a couple months ago, and when I discovered it, I was like, oh my gosh, they have pageants for us old married gals too. So as soon as I found out about it, I was like, oh, I have to do this.
And this is what's incredible, is this is your first time in for this category,
it
Mrs.
is.
Arizona,
Yeah.
and you win it.
I know.
and I think the big part, the reason why you win is because your platform, and I think that is one thing that's always been important to you, is the community. And so let's talk about the platform, the charities that you do, want to support.
Yeah, absolutely. So platform is a huge part of any candidate who's competing for any pageant system, and especially for the misses, it's a really, really big deal to be connected to your community and to have something that is bigger than yourself. So the platform that I had the privilege of running on is called Hearts for Arts. It's actually something that I created, and it is a scholarship fund to help young women who want to pursue music or theater or something in the performance art. And that was a really, really big deal for me growing up. I didn't have access to super expensive elite training classes or things like that. So the public school that I went to had a great music program, and it really shaped who I became as a person. And I want to help other young women have that access as well.
This is great. Well, there's a lot that goes into this. So with September coming up, how does this one work? Because it's like on the bigger platform in Las Vegas.
Absolutely, yes. So now, since winning Mrs. Arizona, I have the pleasure of going to compete against 49 other amazing women from across our nation at the Mrs. America pageant in Las Vegas. And I'm so excited. It's coming up in just a few weeks. And I get to go and do evening gown and swimsuit and onstage question and interview and all those fun things, and have the potential to become our next Mrs. America.
Oh, that's great. And so let me ask you, with the gowns, that's something that always the ladies love.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know can we tell us who your designer is, or you have to keep it a secret, or?
I'm gonna keep it a secret because I'll tell you something, Brad. I don't quite know yet what I'm gonna wear. I have probably 2 or 3 options, so we're gonna wait until the actual day, and I'll see how I feel and see which gown makes me feel the best on the day of.
What? I thought you guys had this all. Women have these things planned out. Especially, I thought you had the gown, everything. You're gonna wait until. Isn't that nerve-wracking too?
It is a little nerve-wracking, but I have several options that I really am excited about and feel great in. So on the day of, I'll be able to stand there and look at the 2 or 3 options and say which one makes me feel the best.
All right. So when you win Mrs. America, what you're gonna do?
I love that. Put that into the world, Brad.
So what does that do? What do you do? Are you on a tour now? What happens?
Yeah, you get the opportunity to influence our entire nation. I'm so proud to be Mrs. Arizona America, but when you win Mrs. America, it is a huge deal, and it catapults you to a national stage. Literally, you get to go do all kinds of things across this great nation, and it's a really, really huge honor. So I will take all the prayers and good thoughts and good juju, send it my way.
I love it. Okay, how can we support you?
Absolutely. So if you do want to go and follow along with my journey, please find me on social media at LexiRomano _. It's all there. You can also follow me at Mrs. Arizona America Pageant on Instagram and follow along. I have my scholarship, Hearts for Arts, there. You can always donate, and yeah, it's going to be great. So thank you all so much for having me.
And can we do a shameless plug really quick about your singing? Can we do that? Because you still perform, right?
I do. Totally, yeah. In fact, for Mrs. Arizona, my question on stage was about music, and I got to sing. So I sang, "When a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside," and I'll leave it at that.
Oh, there it is. Mrs. Arizona America, Lexi Romano Condon. You've got to make sure you follow our social media. Information's on the screen or over on our website. So congratulations and good luck.
Thanks, Brad. Thank you so much for having me. It's so good to see you.
Coming up, if a traveling concert truck is music to your ears, we'll tell you where you can see it in September.
And welcome to the second half of the Arizona Daily Mix. Don't mind me, I'm doing some research on our top story, but we got a lot more to come on the show. We got a lot more.
That leads us right into our top story of the day.
Oh, did I do that? And that is bringing back something that I used in my stand-up routine way back when they started Facebook and Instagram and all that. I would say, you know what, I'm going back to MySpace. And guess what's happening, Teresa?
MySpace is relaunching, and you might think to yourself, do I remember hearing this story a few years ago? Yes. This is a relaunch of the relaunch, and the brothers who have purchased MySpace and are relaunching it say that they will continue to relaunch MySpace until it catches on again.
So are these not the original brothers? This is not the original team of MySpace?
These guys there's a documentary that's just come out about them, and they are saying that they wanted to make a comeback, and they have a lot of fans because your Facebooks and your Instagrams, there's an algorithm, right? And so
Yeah.
you're not choosing your content, and a lot of people miss a time when you chose your top friends and you were more in control of your content.
Right. Okay, so I did just look this up. So yeah,
Yeah.
so Tom Anderson was the original guy.
That's your
'cause that
friend,
was
your first
Tom.
friend, yeah.
But then Tim and Chris are there, but they're still keeping Tom
Yes.
as your first friend.
Tom's always going to be your first
There you go.
friend. And what was that was the joke in your stand-up act that you wanted to bring back MySpace?
Yeah, MySpace, yeah, because it was so much simple and everything like that. So, and then remember we talked about Justin Timberlake? So he actually put in about $35 million. He purchased jointly the company. So
I don't know if he owns it anymore. I don't know his involvement anymore. I just know that they're trying to make the relaunch of MySpace a thing.
yeah, that's our top story.
Mm-hmm.
You can find more on our website, cw7az.com. I'm getting kind of like.
Did you get distracted when you were looking at your
No.
phone?
What I want to say is before we go to our next thing is that you and I need to go and look at something that we can reboot.
Yeah.
From our days, since everybody's
Right.
rebooting stuff. I'm like, we could go make a lot of money right now.
What? Teen Beat magazine? Oh, ooh, who's on the cover? You know what? Ralph Macchio was very hot in his day, and I would put him right back on the cover in today's world.
You know, yeah, or I'm trying to think what was.
Who else you liked? C. Thomas Howell? Was
Oh,
that
yeah,
a guy?
he was good. That was a nice one
Anybody
there.
who was in The Outsiders was hot.
All right, okay, we're moving on because I know this is a very important topic.
We're going from beefcake to hummus.
Yeah, there it is. If you're always in search for the perfect hummus, we have found some. Take a look.
Pita Valley, we've been in business for 6 years. We're in Tempe, Arizona. We're a family-owned and run business, co-partnered with my younger brother. Mom and Dad started the business about 40 years ago in New York City. And when they were ready to finally retire, they asked my brother and I if we wanted to take it on. So we knew we had a great thing going, so we decided to part ways with our careers and take on the business under the condition that it was out of New York. So we decided, we took a dice roll, we came to Tempe, we fell in love with it. When I first opened Pita Valley, we decided for my brother to hold down the fort in New York while I came and set the foundation for the business. After a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work, and long hours, long days, the reputation of the store was growing, even if it was just one customer at a time. And the team finally moved out from New York City. We knew we had to expand, but we didn't want to be divided again. So as opposed to opening multiple locations, every opportunity we took to expand, horizontally and knock walls down, we took it. So we started off with 1 suite, and now we're at 4. So we have a very diverse menu. We maintain the authenticity of flavor. Mom and Dad have given us permission to deviate with the presentation. So one of the more popular items we have are the kefta, sujuk, and falafel burgers. The kefta burger is minced beef mixed with parsley and onions. The sujuk is ground beef kebab with Lebanese sausage spices. And the falafel, we always got to appease our vegans. And it's chickpeas mixed with fava beans, deep fried with some hummus, tahini sauce, and all the vegan favorites. Our next dish has been the top seller for the past 6 months. It's being dubbed as the viral crispy chicken shawarma. Our own marinade of the chicken shawarma, doused with our fresh whipped garlic sauce with some french fries and pickled cucumbers on top. We throw it onto the flat top to give it a nice crunchy shell, and we douse it with a little bit more garlic and pomegranate molasses. Our 2 main salads are the tabbouleh salad and the fattoush. The tabbouleh being probably the most popular Lebanese type of salad. It's minced parsley mixed with tomatoes, onions, with my favorite spice, sumac spice, with olive oil. Fattoush is a shepherd style salad, topped off with some za'atar pita chips. The 2 main appetizers we offer are the hummus. Mom does not allow us to make any other except the classic. And the other one is the baba ganoush, which is the roasted eggplant mixed with tahini with some oil and garlic. My personal favorite item on the menu that's only served until 2 p.m. is the za'atar supreme. It's our homemade dough stuffed with a whole bunch of mozzarella cheese, topped off with my favorite herb, which is za'atar. It's essentially dried thyme mixed with sesame and olive oil. Some more appetizers we offer are the kibbe balls. We also have the falafel for our vegans as well. and we also offer the feta cheese rolls. The family meal feeds up to between 4 to 5 people, and it consists of a very generous bed of rice with an assortment of all the kebabs we offer. And that includes the white meat marinated chicken cubes, the sirloin steak beef cubes, the ground beef sujuk, and the ground beef kefta. And for summer, if you're looking for a fun treat on the go, we have our Pita Valley Sip and Dip Cup. It's a Middle Eastern favorite drink called the Vimto drink. We've turned it into a slushie. And then on the top bowl, we have French fries with some shawarma and just doused with all the condiments you can think of. And of course, we can't forget about dessert. My personal favorite that Mom makes sure to make every morning is our baklava with her homemade whipped from scratch cream. It includes rose water and pistachio. We also have on a daily basis different types of baklavas. We have the apricot jam with coconut, we have the Dubai chocolate, and the walnut, of course. And to quench our thirst, we have our version of the Arnold Palmer. It's a Lebanese style iced tea. The tea is black tea mixed with cardamom and rose water, and we top it off with a splash of lemonade as well. So we're open 7 days a week from 9:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. We'd be honored to have you all. And if you'd like more information, feel free to reach out to us on Instagram, Pita Valley Tempe.
Oh, that looks so good.
It did look good.
It does. Okay, we've heard of food trucks, but what about a music truck?
I recently got a performance by the Concert Truck, which is going to be back in Arizona September 28th through October 4th at Arizona Arts Live in Tucson. Take a look. It is so fun being on the Concert Truck right now. Susan, how did the idea of a concert truck come to you?
That's a great question. So it actually was originally the idea of my former business partner. And at the time he pitched it to me, I was in school and I was looking for a way to bring classical music out into the community so that it wasn't isolated from everyone. And I just thought it was such a wonderful idea. So that's where the idea came from.
You've been doing it about a decade. Kevin, you're newer. So I'm wondering, as somebody who trained at Juilliard and has performed in typical concert venues, what are some of the challenges of performing on a truck?
Challenges, I mean, especially with the concert truck and being an artist on the truck, we're kind of really encouraged to wear many hats, I would say, many hats. Many, not only, of course, playing, but, engaging the audience, producing, set up, but really making sure the music gets out there, making sure we have the community join us. So it's a lot of very all-encompassing, very, I would say, holistic kind of way to perform as an artist. So it's a lot of fun.
We're here at Papago Park, which is a beautiful place, and I'm wondering about some of the most interesting, most emotional, most surprising places that you both have played.
Well, I think that in terms of scenic places, definitely Seattle during the summer on the pier, on the side of a mountain in Aspen, and we were just in Sedona and Cottonwood, and that was really gorgeous, and of course here is really beautiful. Surprising audiences, I always like playing for kids because you never know how they're going to receive it. And I would also say our first kind of foray out there during the pandemic in Dallas was a very unexpectedly moving situation because people hadn't been together or heard live music in such a long time. And so you see people crying in the audience. And it was.
I want to cry just thinking about that because that takes me back to that time and how important live music was. I'm always interested in pianists like you who've been playing a long time. Can you tell me, how old were you when you started? What was it like playing a kid, and how much did you practice?
Yeah, well, I guess I started when I was 7, which actually is a little late. Yeah, a lot of people 3 or 4-ish, but 7, and started with the neighborhood teacher like many kids do, and I feel like I kind of had just a kind of slow burn from there. I was around maybe 12, 13 when I started to get a little more serious, and especially piano. It's really one of those instruments where you can't avoid you have to woodshed, and you have to it's the very tactile instrument. It's one of those where you just have to put the time in.
When did you start?
I started when I was 6, and it was definitely something my parents forced me to do when I was at that age. They thought it would be a good thing for me to learn. But I think that as I got older, and probably around when you started getting serious, that was also when I started to feel more ownership over it. It was sort of an outlet for creativity and something that I could always work towards, like constant mastery of something. And I found a lot of value in that.
And now, without further ado, Susan and Kevin, it's the concert on the truck. I'm going to disappear. And by the way, let me just say something, okay? As somebody who's been standing on this truck for a few minutes here, like the truck does move a little bit. And I can't imagine it's all that easy to play. So I'm looking forward to hearing your concert. Here they are.
Coming up, we'll visit a Valley staple, Joe's Diner, for a classic home-style breakfast when the mix comes back. Everybody looks for a great, amazing breakfast place. Well, there's one right in the Melrose District. It is Joe's Diner, and I have the man, the myth, the legend himself, the icon of morning breakfast, Joe, right here with me. How are you?
Very good, very good.
You know, I have to give that introduction because you have been a staple here in this area for how long now?
16 years.
16 years, wow. And I love that you have people from all walks of life walking here, from celebrities to just the regular guy or lady comes in here, but everyone gets treated like their family.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I have a serving staff. They're all moms, so they have empathy baked in. So there's no problem with and most of them have been with me quite a while. I have one who's been with me 14 years. So yeah, we like our customers. I know that may sound odd, but yes, we actually enjoy their company. We have a lot of regulars, and they're all family.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, there's not a day this place isn't busy, so I always recommend to get here early because the food is amazing, and you guys don't skimp on the pretty much the portions here.
No,
not at all.
No, you'll be full if you eat.
All right, with that said, let's start down here. What do we have?
Well, we have a variety of pancakes, and we're known for the pancakes. This is a caramelized banana. We also do a blueberry that comes with our lemon curd.
Oh my goodness.
And this is a scratch made. Everything's from scratch. The lemon curd happens to be Meyer lemon juice right now, so it's a little less acidic, a little hint of orange in the background. Good stuff.
I like it. What do we have here?
This is our berry crepe with mascarpone cheese and berries on top, and of course it comes with whipped cream and a Melba sauce stripe.
Oh my gosh. All right, down here, the French toast are to die for. I mean, this is just like that, but then you could throw other things in there.
Well, we use a Korinji cinnamon as well as a real vanilla. So we just try to amp it up a little bit better. Everything's scratch, everything as local as I can get it, and as high quality as I can make it.
Yeah, all right. Chicken and waffles.
Chicken and waffles, a little untraditional. Our waffle is a Belgian, the chicken is boneless. I find people still finish the dish, so it must be doing something well. And whether they want honey on it or syrup, up to you.
I like it. Then what do we have down here?
This is a carne adobada Benedict. It's a New Mexico dish, so I have a polenta disc underneath it. Then I poach an egg. On top of it is a slow-cooked pork adobada. Comes with an avocado, and sour cream as a topping. It eats really well.
Oh man, that's so amazing. All right, you mentioned about toppings and jams. These are your 3 top ones, but you guys carry how many?
I carry 6 now. So we had to cut back.
Yeah.
We had 9 at one point.
I love it.
Cut back to 6.
Cut back to 6. And there's strawberry, cherry, blackberry. But what do we have these right here? Because you mentioned this one.
This is a lemon curd. Like I said, it's a Meyer lemon right now.
Yeah.
This is a tri-berry. So it's got raspberry, blueberry, and strawberry in it. And this is our apple butter, which is, honestly, it's my apple pie cooked for 6.5 hours. I'm not the most inventive guy, so this has cinnamon, allspice, and a touch of ginger. It's got a little depth to it.
I love it.
It eats well.
The other part is you can't miss out on a good cup of coffee, and I love that you guys make sure your coffee is right here from Arizona.
Right. This is from Tucson. It's originally first roasted in 1865. At one point, it overtook almost all the other coffees. Now it is roasted in Tucson, and it's a family operation. And we've been buying them for we opened with this, so we've had it for 16 years. It's a good, thick, rich cup of coffee.
I love it. There it is.
Yeah.
Delicious. All right, as we're looking at this great meal, let's talk about your hours, because that's something very important, because you guys kind of like have some unusual hours in a way for breakfast. Am I right?
Yeah, we're 7 to 2, 7 days a week. And we serve breakfast as long as we're open, and we serve lunch as long as we're open. So if you come in, you can get whatever's on the menu. There's no time limits.
So I love it. It's Joe's Diner, located right in the Melrose District on 7th Avenue. You got to stop in here and check it out. Information's on the screen on how you can enjoy Joe's Diner.
Coming up, get your boots and belt. Find out how to add some Western flair to your wardrobe. That's coming up next. Professional bull riding is coming back to CW7 on August 8th at 7 p.m. But if you're not on the tour, here's how to at least look the part. Thanks for inviting us to your ranch.
Yes, thank you for coming. It's wonderful. It's a beautiful day to be out here and seeing all the animals.
What does it take to be a great female rodeo athlete?
So I personally think there's no harder working woman than a female rodeo athlete, because they have to be top at their game. Not only are they the fastest roper that they can be, but most of these women are mothers. They're moms, they're going down the road, they're raising a family, they run their household or their ranches at home, or they have a business. So we know as women how much you really have to work. Sometimes other athletes can just really focus on themselves and hit that rodeo road. And as a woman, as a female, these women are pulling double, triple time. So we're going to show you some great looks today on what you should be wearing and how you can have fun. It's never been cooler to be a cowboy or a cowgirl than it is right now.
Are you ready to show us some looks?
Yes, let's get into it.
Let's get into some rodeo looks. Well, it's not exactly a catwalk.
I mean, it's a horse walk. It's a horse walk, a barn walk.
I can't wait to see these looks.
Yeah, let's get into it. I want to show you some great looks that you can wear. Our first model is the young and handsome Riker. Riker is a state champion National High School Finals team roper, wearing one of our classic button-down shirts, looking so wonderful. Ladies, do you want to know if your man looks authentic? Make sure his jeans are long enough. Riker is wearing what we call the cowboy stack. See how there's a lot of bunching on his jeans right over his classic and custom spurs? That's because when he's on a horse and he's throwing a rope, you don't want the tops of your boots to show. So a dead giveaway if your man is authentic or not is, are his jeans long enough? And you can buy these jeans plenty long at Boot Barn or KimesRanch.com.
I'm taking notes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank
he
you,
looks
Riker.
incredible in that outfit.
Our next model is Nicole, and she's so classic with her beautiful cowgirl hat, and look at her hair flowing.
Stunning.
She has on a very traditional Western shirt, but you'll notice ours has some really fun detailing over the sleeve to give it kind of this ruching, and it just adds a little bit of flair.
So feminine and girly.
Yes, absolutely. There's a lot of different ways to style this. You can see her jeans are plenty long too, which also are a giveaway for her. She can roll this jean if she wants. She can show that she's authentic because her jeans are nice and long. It's a wonderful look on Nicole.
I feel like this works as street fashion and it works on a ranch.
Absolutely. It's very practical and youthful. Thank you, Nicole. Our next beautiful model is Chloe. She's going to come up wearing all black, stunning and sleek. She has on another classic Western shirt with this beautiful embroidery detail, the piping. This is very like rockabilly for me, or Nashville, or you're going to go watch someone at that Grand Ole Opry for a debut. It's just a beautiful shirt that can be dressed up or down, worn with a skirt. Classic black pant right now. This is our black Jennifer jean. beautiful black boot. This is a great look to wear at night. It's just very classic.
Stunning music festival,
Yes,
rodeo,
absolutely.
date night. It
Go
works.
to work. This could go to the office for you.
Absolutely, especially if you work here.
Yes, obviously. Obviously.
Thank you so much. We love the look, and we have one more.
Our last but not least look is the beautiful Peyton. Peyton's a horse trainer by night and a fashion icon by day. She also works in our office. She's wearing our classic jumpsuit, and they really styled it up with a fun, punchy red shirt under it, adding the belt with the boots that you can also get at Boot Barn. It's just a really great look. It just shows you how versatile everything can be if you style it correctly. You can make this less or more, and it's really just a great look for her.
Adorable, and all of these looks, we should say, are available
At KimesRanch.com, you can visit them at your Boot Barn stores.
Look at your horse. She's trying to get in on the action. Okay, do you want us, Fiona, can I pet you? Thank you so much for letting us into your barn. We appreciate you. Thank you,
Thank
Amanda.
you for coming.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Best Reviews.
From health and fitness to financial fitness.
Alyssa Bergamini and Ashley Howard are standing by with the best products at the best prices in this week's epic discounts from consumer resource, bestreviews.com.
Welcome to Epic Discounts by BestReviews.com. I'm Alyssa Bergamini.
And I'm Ashley Howard. Now, before we tell you about all these great deals on products we know you're going to love, scan the QR code on your screen to save big. Because this week, we are all about getting fit and staying healthy, starting with the Samsung Galaxy Watch 7.
That's right. This watch does more than just tell time. It gives insight into how your body is performing day and night. With heart rate tracking, sleep monitoring, and AI-driven energy scores and wellness tips, well, this smartwatch helps you make smarter choices in real time.
It's sleek, lightweight, and designed to keep you informed without ever slowing you down. Next, if you are ready to take your juicing game to the next level, this 3-in-1 cold press juicer is for you. Its large feed chute lets you toss in whole fruits and vegetables with no chopping required. And with 99% juice yield, you're getting more nutrition in every glass.
And my favorite part, it is easy to clean. Who wouldn't want that? Perfect for busy mornings, snacks, or fresh juice anytime the cravings hit. Now let's jump right to the V-Can Bungee Rebounder Trampoline. It's a fun, low-impact way to combine cardio and strength training all in one. Mix and match the bungee cords to customize your tension for any workout style.
It's a great way to get your body moving right from the comfort of your own home. Now it is time for your money moment from Money.com. Gold is hitting record highs, and Money.com says more Americans are turning to gold IRAs to help protect their savings.
With inflation on the rise and markets feeling unpredictable, many people are looking for ways to diversify beyond stocks and bonds. Gold is tangible and has a history of holding value in uncertain times.
So when is the right time to invest? Well, there's never really a perfect moment, but moving even a portion of your retirement into a gold IRA can help you feel more secure about the future.
Getting started is easy. Open an account, roll over retirement funds, and choose IRS-approved metals stored securely.
Visit Money.com or scan the QR code now and request your free information guide with Money.com's top-rated partners.
All right, let's take one last look at today's products helping save you money.
Head to EpicDiscounts.com or scan that QR code to scan, shop, and save with Epic Discounts by Best Reviews.
Best Review is owned by our parent company, Nexstar.
You can find more on the products and where to buy them over on our website, cw7az.com.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Best Reviews. Looking for more to watch? Download CW7 Arizona Plus on your TV. We've got something for everyone, all on one free app. CW7 Arizona Plus. It's all good.
Mochila. Thanks for tuning in this morning. Hey, tomorrow on the show, we're going to be shaking up our workout routine with some adult dance fitness. Woo!
Plus, we're learning about some of the side effects of taking a GLP-1.
That's right. And how about building confidence in our teens before the school year is off and running? We're going to be doing that, so it's going to be very important.
If you want information on anything we talked about during the show today, head over to cw7az.com.
That's right. Have a great day. We'll see you back here. Mochila tomorrow.
Bye.
Content segments on the Arizona Daily Mix were paid for by Best Reviews.